Okay, so here we are. Now we're talking about the human predicament, and what could you tell me if there is a definition that I could grasp on for moksha? Am I saying that right?
Moksha?
Moksha.
Moksha.
Yes, I don't quite get that. Understand? I don't quite. That's stupid because I don't quite get any of this.
Moksha. Do you know what moksha means?
Is it the end of suffering or something?
No, it's enlightenment.
Okay.
Moksha means enlightenment.
Okay, so that's the goal, is to leave the
Become
world
enlightened.
Okay, while leaving the world in a better place, right?
Well, if you become enlightened, then you are leaving the world in a better place.
Okay.
Because an enlightened person saves the world.
Okay.
By them just becoming enlightened, they benefit all existence, whether existence knows about it or not. There are more silent saints sitting in corners just radiating love to the universe than you have any idea.
Oh, well, that's good to know they're there.
Hmm?
It's good to know they're there.
Oh, they're there.
All right. I wanted to talk a little bit about the various spiritual paths of Hinduism. We talked about karma.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to say this word right. Jnana?
What?
Jnana? Knowledge? Is that...
Jnana.
Jnana.
Jnana. Jnana.
Okay.
Jnana. J-N together. Jnana. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What exactly is that?
Jnana is one of the paths, the major paths. The two major paths are bhakti and jnana.
Okay.
Jnana is knowledge.
Okay, and bhakti is devotion.
Devotion,
Okay.
got it. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Jnana is discrimination. Vivek. Vivekananda took the name of discrimination. To get rid of all that's not essential and cling on to what is eternal.
Okay.
And that's the path of jnana.
And these are kind of things that you want to keep in mind.
It's you use thought to destroy thought.
Swamiji, could you tell me a little bit about the Atman?
Atma?
Yes. And just kind of
A little bit.
Explain, just a little bit.
Little
Just
bit.
enough for me to kind of sink my teeth into it a little bit.
The Atma is what you are.
Okay. Okay. So
That is everlasting, eternal.
okay. In relationship to the Brahman.
It is Brahman.
That is. Okay.
Oh, yeah. They talk about Atma and Para-Atma meaning greater Atma, but there's only one Atma, and that's what we all are. We all are just the one.
Okay, because that's a term I continuously run over, and
when you find out what you really are, it's classified as Atma.
Okay, and could you talk a little bit about Avatar? What
Avatar? That's an incarnation of God into a human body.
Okay.
Where we are reincarnation, God incarnates directly.
Okay. Okay. All right. So we got the
like Jesus, Ramakrishna, Ramana Maharshi, Shirdi Sai Baba. These are all avatars.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. And wanted to talk a little bit about the Yoga Sutras, which you mentioned earlier.
Patanjali Yoga Sutras.
Yeah. Yeah. I really have.
They deal with Raja Yoga.
Okay.
The Royal Road.
Okay.
And it's very, very in depth, but they're beautiful sutras.
Too in depth for.
Well, yeah. I dealt with Raja Yoga in my earlier experience, and find it's just I'm gonna find God on my own. I don't need God.
Okay.
and it just ends up being a bit of an ego trip.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Which is bad.
Huh?
I said, which is bad, right?
No, it's a necessary step sometimes on the way to get where you want to go. You have to go through certain steps, and after you fulfill this step, then it's no longer necessary to cling to it, and you've got to move on. But some people hold on to their past ways and refuse to drop them, and then they don't progress. That's all.
Okay.
It's not bad. There's no such thing as bad.
Okay. All right. I'll keep that in mind because
Okay.
yeah, I get tripped up on that sometimes. Something I wanted to ask you about is the importance of understanding the chakras. And the reason I'm so curious about this is in all my research, I didn't find anything in any textbook mentioning the chakras. Is this a construct that was developed later on in the
They're like little pinwheels of energy that travel along the meridian of the spinal column, and there are two other channels that interweave called the Ida and the Bengali, and the middle one is the Sushumna, and the chakras are above on them, and the idea of Raja Yoga is to get them all spinning and then raise the serpent power and merge with the Sahasrara chakra, thousand petal lotus.
Is that a Kundalini? Is that what
Kundalini, yes.
So there's a process of clearing the blockage. Is that
Boy, yeah, what a process.
Yeah, going from the ground up. So
yeah, but why go through all that? Why don't you just cut the whole mind out at the root and give all that nonsense up?
So that's kind of what I was at. It's kind of a construct that's just...
Yeah, it's all construct. Everything is mental construct.
Okay.
Including my little bird that keeps squeaking.
Little bird, chest. Yeah. I tell you what, let's go ahead and sign off. This has been Swami G, and I'm Dave Johnson, and we'll see you guys next week. All right.